Plus.
Tap it, move it, the yellow, spill it. What a shot, Caitlin Laws.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Rachel Holman. And out of the darkness on Citadel Hill, you see the old Halifax town clock burning brightly as it has since 1903. And the spotlight this week is on Scotiabank Centre and the Canadian Curling Trials. This afternoon, the men playing their only game of the day, Team Cooey against Dunstone, and it is Cooey with last rock as they play 10. Dunstone's last left these for the perfect opportunity at a triple. Cooey, playing like he hasn't for a couple of years, makes the triple to score 2 to go on to the win, and that hands Dunstone his very first loss. So it is Dunstone top of the table, with Gushue Jacobs also at 4-1. McEwen and Cooey have outside chances. Remembering, of course, it is the top 3 that will advance to the playoffs. And on this Tuesday night, we do say hello, Canada, and welcome back to Halifax. Joe's here. Russ, we'll hear from Kathy momentarily. What do you think of the men's standings as they sit right now with 2 draws to go?
Pretty predictable, to be honest. You have to have experience to do well at this thing. Gushue, Cooey. The 2 favorites, Dunstone, Jacobs, they're all there, every one of them. Cooey's a slight, you know, unless you're as old as I am, and you remember how good he always has been. So, very predictable.
The women play once tonight, and they'll play one final draw tomorrow. Here are the standings heading into this one. Team Anderson on top at 5-0, and we know they have clinched a spot. We just don't know where they are going to finish. Holman and Black, if it ended right now, this is the way they would finish. Your thoughts on the standings?
Well, no real surprise there to see Anderson and Holman at the top, but Christina Black, after dropping her first 2, she's got a chance at the playoffs. Her fate is in her own hands.
Absolutely. She wins tonight. Laws loses, she's in. So it leads us to tonight's matchup, and it is Laws against Holman. And for Caitlin Laws, 2-time gold medalist, 2 different disciplines, it's been up and down for her.
It has, and whatever Laws likes will be the key tonight. She's had 3 games in the 60s, but 2 games in the 80s. They need to defer to whatever she's comfortable with and bail early. Team Holman, in all of their victories, they scored 6 points in the first 5 ends. They have to make sure they don't leave too many rocks hanging around.
And it would seem to me, if you are Holman and looking across at Laws and seeing the struggles, you go right after her.
Right. We're better. We're better at all 4 positions. We're the best at every position. Let's just go. Let's go after right away. Complicate it for Caitlin. That's the best way to get her.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Scotties, Canada's #1 tissue brand and the official tissue of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts for 45 years.
We want to get back on the world stage and bring back gold for Canada, and it's, you know, something every athlete aspires to be and to get to, is getting on that podium at the Olympics, and, you know, that's what's driving our team right now.
Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would ever get to 1 Olympics, let alone 3, and to have a chance to be competing alongside my teammates to try and get back to another one. It's just a dream come true.
The Montana's Canadian Curling Trials on TSN are brought to you by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. By PointsBet, the official sportsbook and casino partner of Curling Canada. By Home Hardware, locally owned, genuinely Canadian. And by BKT Tires, growing together.
Well, as usual, 3 other games on the ice as we say good evening to Kathy. And I would think if you come into this, you'll expect all the best things to happen. But for some teams, can't imagine playing right now.
Well, really tough. For Corinne Brown, so much hopes this year for this event after a final in PointsBet, but she'll take on Kate Cameron, both of them right at the bottom. For Christina Black, we know that she controls her own destiny. 3 wins in a row, including a gritty steal this morning. She will take on Selena Sturmay, who is very good. And finally, Carrie Anderson, we know that she is through. We have seen her make so many draws. That has always been maybe the weakness in her game. Which Kayla Skurlik will she play tonight? The one we saw this morning or the one that beat Rachel Homan?
So it is Caitlin Laws against Rachel Homan on this Tuesday night. Time to meet the teams now. It's brought to you by Home Hardware. Locally owned, genuinely Canadian Team Laws. They hail from the Heather Curling Club in Winnipeg. It is Caitlin Laws that throws the 4th stone. The skip is the 3rd Selena Negevin, and backing them up, Kristen Gordon and Jocelyn Peterman. The Homan team, #1 in the country, #1 in the world, hail from the Ottawa Curling Club, skipped by Rachel Homan with Sarah Wilkes, Emma Miskew, and Tracy Fleury ahead of her. Well, there you go. You're looking for a little sign, something that says, guys, we're on our game. Why not win the draw to the button? And that's what they have. Caitlin Laws and company, they will have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the red stones. Rachel Homan is out, brushed down middle of the 12. She'll play the yellow. And to get us underway, just one more draw for the women. That's tomorrow. This is the Homan lead, Sarah Wilkes.
Well, it didn't hurt Caitlin Law's case by putting it right on the pin. I think if you took the handle off, Joe, you'd look through the hole in the rock, you'd see the pin. It was perfect.
Yeah, when you're struggling to dial in your draw weight before the game even starts, can be a huge confidence booster.
Homan not too phased, though. Out goes the guard.
So that's the indication, is it, Russ, that Homan wants to go?
It was for me in most cases. You have to read your team's abilities, how they're feeling. Did they have draw weight? Let's go. If maybe you're going to play hitting game because somebody in the other team can't hit very well. You have to factor everything in. And Caitlin's got to be going, well, Homan's not really afraid here.
And Kristen Gordon can't get it around, just rubs off.
3 games in a row, this morning or this afternoon game, and this so far short seems to be the shot in that first end.
Yeah, maybe just not quite wearing the path in quite up to speed. You assume it's going to be nice and quick because there's lots of draws that come to the middle, coming home in the other direction, but just a little bit extra curl and a couple feet slower than they expect.
Yes, Kathy, I got up early to watch your first end this morning.
Top button up hard. I thought I was quite strong there.
And right around they go.
Good spot.
I think it speaks to the Homan game plan that we've seen so far this week. In their only loss, Kayla Skurlik kind of ran the rocks up and down the sheet. They don't want to let teams do that.
8 women's, 8 men's team, 7-game quick round robin, 10 ends, have to play 8, 90-second timeout, 38 minutes thinking time, and as we've mentioned, it's just the top 3 that will advance. You finish first, you get the direct ticket to the best of 3 final. The 2 and 3 will play a sudden death semifinal.
Ooh, sneaky freeze there.
And we'll stop, shot rock, center line, back edge of the 4.
Heads up play there. I think they were playing the freeze as plan A, but the sweepers knew exactly where that rock was going, so they could make the plan B shot.
I like it. T-line, back button, clean it. 8. Curl if you're heavy. We are. Curl. Clean. Weights close. 7. Yep. Woo. 7, 8. Woo. Weights close. Curl. 7, 8. Oh, it's heavy. We're too it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let it die. It's too heavy.
Yeah, heavy they are. A little rub, a little roll off. It's not like this team or Emma Miskew when you see she's the #1 second in the field.
Yeah, that's a tricky shot, though. I mean, that rock is over buried around a rock top 8 foot. You actually, as a thrower, have to be pretty close out of your hand. If you're light and they sweep it, they kill the line, and you're never going to get around it.
Yeah, first hand, it's a guess. I like this call. You could easily freeze to that pocket, but then you're into a real congestion mess and early.
Jocelyn Peterman.
Oh,
wow.
Almost got it.
And look at that. Leaves their shooter right up front to get behind. So they are controlling that front.
Would love to take that yellow and spill those two, because now there's a bit of a wall for Team Holman. Nice shot, though.
Yeah, on the bright side is it's both Team Law's stones in front of the rings now. Those will be the ones coming back. Emma's just kind of looking for a similar shot. Just freeze right down into this pocket.
Clean. Wait only. Tight. Wait only. Light. Go ahead. Line's great. Go ahead. Go ahead. Hard for everything. Hard.
Wilkes.
As hard as you can.
Tracy Fleury out in front.
Hold it with her.
Now Holman joins them.
Smart way to miss it, though.
What turn are you throwing?
Now.
Okay.
Straight back, try to hit the yellow that was just thrown almost on the center line. Try to get that other yellow on the way by if possible.
That's not a good number. You want to be in that 45, 50, 55% range, and won't get it. And once again, leaves the shooter out in front. The center line, however, is open this time.
Can't really freeze in there now. It's tough with the two guards. They're almost in the way of the draw path.
Go this way. I think you got more room this way. Sure. Up normal? Yep.
In practice, my peel here did curl.
Holman's shot, they could
It did, yeah.
draw in and sit 2. It's just a little bit of a guess coming around, and without the hammer, they just don't want to leave the opposition stones in the rings.
Yep.
Tracy Fleury, Val Sweeting are the two best at third position.
Curl. Spin up.
Val with Carrie Anderson, and they are top of the table with their 5 straight wins.
Didn't quite get the curl they thought they were going to get. Tracy threw that pretty hard.
That's firm.
Once you know you've got the double, maybe just let it curl a bit. Might be able to sneak underneath there.
Yeah. Okay.
One of the things Selena was saying before the game, Joe, is that they're finding, this team is finding, there's not as much bite to the ice. Maybe not as much curl, and it's forced them to, you know, just rethink where will that stop and come back. So it just pops a little bit. Rethink where they have to put the brush. And then adding to that, if the thrower doesn't hit the new brush location, well, then there are lots of trouble.
Yeah, and that's when like throwing consistency is so important, because when you're trying to learn what a spot is doing, take the throw out of the equation. So is it the spot? Is it the rock? And if you don't have to question about the throw, you zero in on what the answer is a lot faster.
One of the things that she was saying, Joe, just to further your point, is that they're finding that if they're erroring, it's on a setback. So they're throwing them wide, and what they're finding, as Vic said, is that it's harder to get the stones to curl if you're setting them on this ice.
Yeah, and typically if you're playing on a with sharp rocks or on a surface that's curling a lot, the only thing you can't do is be inside. You can make sure you're at least to the room with a good release, and then you can maneuver it. But for sure, those straight conditions are a lot more release sensitive.
It's definitely straighter today than the start of the week, too.
Building's colder, right, Kathy?
It is an ice box.
Okay, so...
I saw this a yes.
Yes, it is. So, and warmer air is coming. They've got a little bit of a mild spell coming up. Temperatures could be double digits the next couple of days. And rain, a day-long rain is forecast for tomorrow. So that's a colder building as the ice maker preparing.
Yeah, absolutely, Vec. It's very, very heads up by the ice crew trying to hold this thing.
Now, can you get that little flip? Yeah, you did, but it'll flip maybe behind that one way up there. And it does. It'll stop back edge of the 8th.
And just to finish on the ice, they brought in an additional dehumidification system. This building has good dehumidification systems, but they're looking at the weather, knowing that it's going to be very wet tomorrow, and that there they are, they're setting up. And also, they know that the crowds are going to be packed in here on the weekend. They want to keep the ice conditions the same, so they brought in an additional one to start to run tonight to prevent anything from occurring.
I thought that was just a slide into a pool.
Well, I'll give you $5 if you don't jump in it right now.
And then layer firm in the middle.
The great Shorty Jenkins always used to tell me that, you know, if it rains all day, you've got 10,000 people coming in here soaking wet, and it's no different than putting a wet towel on the radiator kind of thing to get moisture in your room, and you got 8,000 wet towels out here. That could be a problem. So the lower the air temperature, they can deal a little better with the frost.
Third down.
Okay. Nice little roll made by Selena. Holman could go after it, but you know that Laws will likely try to generate their 2 by coming around, so they're going to try to beat her there.
Smart.
A little heavy. 9, curl then. 9, curl then. Okay.
You see, to my mind, this is playing without fear. And this is also knowing that your team is good. Right? You're saying, I'm going to go here, and if you chase me, I'm going to try to hold you to 1.
Yeah, exactly.
So the only loss did come to Kayla Skurlik the other night. And listen, they all said credit where credit's due. But having said that, the way Skurlik approached the game did surprise Rachel Holman.
Yeah. See what she says here.
Just a little. It also was like
Just no slowdown, just third on the path. Maybe could have fought a 14, but I didn't think I could get a 14 there.
No, I think a 14 we would have had to pound the whole way.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to the Kayla Skurlik game. I think what also surprised Rachel Holman was the ability of Kayla Skurlik. That, remember that highlight shot there, the across the sheet double rollover frozen to prevent a 3. You know, she made some great shots.
Third down.
yeah. 3 for back 4, back 8.
So they're not going to tap it and sit to 2. They're going to go round and try to get an error, then maybe score a big score.
I thought they might come through the middle and try to get to nose maybe, but like we said, a little straighter, a little more gradual. Trying for the freeze here.
That's a 74% that we're not used to seeing for Caitlin Laws. She's had 90s, but it's averaged out to 74. No. And that's to your point about the up and down week for Caitlin Laws.
Yep.
So open up with a couple of wins, then they lose to Black, and that is the big one because we know that head to head, that person who wins it will get that advantage. So right now, that's why Black is 3rd and Laws is 4th, and they lost to Anerson, who nobody has beaten yet, and they won over Kate Cameron.
So fast it can happen. You know, playing against Christina Black, she was 2 games ahead of Christina Black, 2-0 against 0-2. All of a sudden, they are in big trouble because of that loss to Christina Black.
And a Christina Black team from the Halifax Curling Club had lost their first 2, but are now playing the way we have seen them play. For example, at last year's Scotties.
Like it came off a lot with the curl. Yeah. I'll have to really make
Joe,
sure
would you say, you know, Caitlin wrecked there, but much less rotation than Rachel? I wonder if she got caught on ice reading there.
Yeah, I think maybe just didn't quite get out to the wide stuff, caught the inner path. This is a bit of a guess here for Team Home, and they have to go out wide. We've seen other rocks kind of stop, so I'm assuming this will have some speed.
They are the shot rock, however, throwing her last. Rachel Holman shot stone back of the 8-foot. And in behind some cover now.
Distance. All you got. Go. Hard as you can.
All for distance. And in they go, and they'll bury some of it behind that tight guard on the out-turn side.
Really nice, right?
forcing Kaylin to a new spot. She's got to go, I think, out turn through the center line hole there.
I think I'd like to see one of us down no matter what.
Yeah. I wouldn't hate just seeing a 14. I don't think that.
I don't hate you.
All right, so to my point and what they said,
Yeah. Okay.
they know the ice is not biting the way they are. They're maybe guessing on where to put the brush.
Come to that back one.
How difficult then with that as the base is this shot for her right now?
Yeah, there's a lot of question marks, and you can hear that in the conversation. Got to navigate that port.
And Kaylin just came up a little light, so if she decides to get it there by herself, it might not have time to curl enough to hit that one on the S of Montana's. It could just track there for a while.
The apostrophe S of Montana's. Because earlier today, you just wouldn't put in. You know what you want to say grammatically, but you can't write it with drops his apostrophes. Has no idea.
This looks fast.
Yeah, I got to get through though. Here we go.
Got to get off the apostrophe S there.
Yeah. Now look at that. Wow. Hey, that's the story coming in. May that be the story for the entire game. Struggling Laws. Struggling team give up a steal of 2. Well, a couple of center line guards have gone up here in the second and right around as Homan puts the pressure on again as we welcome you back on this Tuesday night. The Montana's Canadian Curling Trials from Halifax must win. Selena Negevin said that to us prior to the game. They know it. Must win for them. to keep any chance alive as they come in with their record of 3-2, Holman 4-1, and Holman steals 2 in that first. She missed both her shots. Caitlin Laws.
Is there top?
Not by much, Vic. And the weight was close on the second one, but you just knew when you've got to throw it, I don't know, 10 feet harder than normal draw weight. It just has less time to curl, and it didn't have time to get by that wide guard.
It's one of those things with so many question marks about what the speed's going to be, how is this going to run. They could have maybe even just played the heavy draw down to the rock at the back of the ring. So you don't like to do that as a skip, because you know as a skip, you have to be able to find the forefoot in your sleep.
Yeah.
But given all of the question marks, the first end, lots of shots were missed by wide margins, just as the curlers are figuring out what the ice is doing. It might have been a play the conditions scenario.
Play the shot you can make.
We're close.
Interestingly, though, Laws was 2.1 centimeters away from the pin in the draw to the button for last rock.
Yeah, so it's not an issue of whether or not she can find draw weight. I think it's when there's question marks, like Selena was saying to you before the game, Vic, just if they're struggling with where to put the broom and getting a handle on what's going on, you add enough doubt, and sometimes you guess wrong, or you don't quite commit to the throw.
Well, the draw of the button, I would argue, might have thrown her off, because that hot spot is polished up so much, and the other two weren't.
And punches it through and leaves that Holman Stone centerline guard. If you weren't with us earlier in the week, Selena Sturmey, that team practices old school. They work stones all the way across the sheet. They'll do a couple, as they say, getting ready for the draw to the button, but they like to warm up all the patterns.
Interesting.
It'd be interesting to see if some teams start to pick up on that, and rather than just do both sides going to the button.
Let it die. Curl a bit. No, curl. Curl a bit. No. Curl a bit. No, line it's side. Whoa, Tracy, no. Curl it. Curl. Whoa. Couldn't leave a hole in.
It's got to be close if they're arguing.
And you want to listen to the skipper.
It's hard to ignore when someone's adamant, though.
What did you do in that case? You got Emma throwing the rock and Rachel screaming the opposite.
It's hard to say.
So all the other games had 3 blanks, nothing. We don't need anything from.
Did you talk to the teams? This is a conversation. No, there was not a lot going on.
Oh, good, Carol.
Thanks,
Taylor Skurlik did have the opportunity to hit and stick to lie 2 to force, but rolled out on her first, and that led to the blank in that game.
Peterman running the center guard back and by, and up it goes again. You know, too, the other thing to consider at this time, if you are one of those teams that is there in contention, like a Black, or one of those on the bubble looking, you just may play it a little bit more closed. Just trying not playing to win, playing not to lose.
Big trouble here already. The doubles available if you can throw a bit of weight, but it's going to be guarded, double guarded up here.
Curl a bit. It's okay. 2.5. At least split center. You got to curl. 3. Curl. Real tight. Distance. Got to be here. Distance. Go. Curl. Keep going. All you got. Whoa. You're close. Real good. Beauty curl.
Pretty nice.
Really good. Thanks, Tracy.
Yeah, you got her, Selena. I can hold it here. You got her.
A little bit of an angle here, so Selena Negevin could make the double peel, roll her shooter out of the way. That would help a lot.
Got it? Yeah, it does. Very nice, Selena Negevin.
Really good.
And does roll that shooter away, too.
Good throw. Good sweep.
To make the double, Team Laws is going to have to roll out, so it's pretty safe to throw another guard here. Even if you happen to miss it, you're not in bad shape.
Now that's, I'm not sure, Russ. When they had the brush down to start, they had the brush middle of 12 to get to the center line. There, they had it on the edge of the 8.
Start of the week?
Oh, no, just tonight.
Oh, just tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So maybe it is a little straighter.
Yep.
Yeah, as you wear a path in too, right?
Yep.
A little bit less bite.
Really gotta go. All the way across center.
This needs to go a mile to the left of the screen here.
Keep going, hard, hard. Get deep.
Yeah, there you go. So to get to center line.
Get deep.
I didn't mean to take your rock. I moved through the wrong rock. That's why we were taking a minute and a half. Yeah.
Oh. What does that mean? Anything to someone like Rachel to take someone take her stone?
No, Emma threw, yeah, so they were sorting out which ones that Rachel should take. I think Emma took one of Tracy's, so she was just trying to sort out which one she should throw. You want to make sure your skip has the pair that they would like.
It didn't
Tap this back, stay on the right corner as we see, and you got something going.
Yeah, so the opening is there now for Selena Negavan, trailing 2-0 in a must-win.
Whoa, good. Just hit. Whoa, yep. Whoa, clean. Curl. Hard curl. Really got it.
Peterman.
Really got it to those. Come on. Hard. Okay.
I wanted to stay in the corner, but pretty good.
Yeah. What's your weight? Rolling in. I have a 7. Yeah. 12. 12? Okay. Yeah. She had back line. It didn't do anything.
Okay. She probably had a bit more, and that looked dead on impact.
Okay.
11-8. I got a 12-7.
11-8.
How are you throwing it?
I got 12-2 on hers. It's a small, keep it
So
there.
that's really straight in this spot. They're looking for an inside roll, but they're expecting less than 4 or 5 inches of curl.
Yeah.
Just with like a light top weight.
11.
No, don't.
Little heavy.
Girl. Easy.
Emma.
Whoa, no. Curl.
Now this is where brushers are going to work tonight. If it's running straight, can they help it? And they'll get a little bit of roll towards the center. So it's Black against Sturmey, and it's Sturmey with last rock after a blank and 1.
Well, that yellow stone that you see at the back of the forefoot, that was Selena's first. Christina capped off and threw a guard, and so for Selena needs to play the same thing, but she's being forced further out into a new path.
First ever meeting between Christina Black and Selena Sturmey. Black from the Halifax Curling Club. Selena Sturmey from the Saddle Community Sports Center in Edmonton. Sturmey is 2-3. Still has a chance, but needs to win. Must win definitely for her, and then some help.
Can't hurt it on curl. Can't hurt it on curl.
Very nice.
Absolutely. So a Black win, Law's loss, and Black is into the final 3, and we'll sort out where they finish tomorrow.
Hard to believe you could start 0-2 and lock up a playoff spot before the final round robin game.
Just speaks to the format. Such a quick round robin, no tiebreakers.
Wait, good. Lean only. Whoa. Close. Curl.
Not very heavy here.
You gotta curl. Go. Keep going.
Caitlin Laws, and we'll stuff it. Not push it out either. Shot rock remains Holman.
Good sweet.
Quite straight in there.
Yeah.
Didn't do anything there.
It's gotten so tense.
Oh my gosh.
Nice throw. Nice weight. Thanks.
Okay, so back to this story that they're struggling, this Laws team, with as they say, the ice doesn't bite. So they're having troubles, Joe, putting the brush down further to what Kathy said. Maybe if they set the stone, they even have more problems.
If we roll out
If the
of there,
ice is now running straighter, how does that even aggravate
roll
things?
out, I don't think she can get
Well,
that.
just,
You don't-
it's
you
a
don't
matter
like
of getting the broom in the right spot. It sounded like they didn't mind the throw because there wasn't a crazy call to try to make it curl out of the hand. So you just have to go aggressive with where you're putting that broom. It's hard to look at from the hack,
Yeah.
but you have to.
Like up normal, hit 7/8 and roll to there.
Yeah,
Even if we're edge on edge, like that's a tough.
I would
call.
just think she has
to jam that and leave her like a triple over here for 3.
I also,
Okay, so trying to hit this in there.
I like that.
This is a harder shot, even if
What's
you
your
roll out.
up normal? Just in case it moves on me.
They should curl a bit, right?
Is it possible one side, Russ, curls more than the other?
Yes, for sure. I don't think there's much difference on all the sheets. It's Greg's got it so level, but historically, everybody's in-turn tends to break a little sooner. Certainly, I'd say Rachel's, because her out-turn falls all the way down.
Okay.
I thought they'd hit the top
first
one.
Up, right?
Kind of 6 of 1.
Hit and roll in or something.
Yeah. Or even if you accidentally nosed it, you'd have to make a triple.
Yep.
Rachel Homan in her last.
Whoa! Curl!
Miss scoop.
Whoa! Curl!
Perfect.
And avoids the jam. So they're sitting one for sure.
Pretty good, because
Good shot. Good shot.
can you throw an out-turn hack waiter through the port?
No, I don't
You're
think
shaking
so.
your head.
Good shot. Thanks.
I don't either.
This
I
hole
let
looks
go.
really hard from the half. Let go like, I don't know, 3/4, like float it to 3/4. And you got it to come back to just high a nose.
So I threw Tracy's rock by accident. I was
Saw that,
dyslexic.
yeah. It just halts in its tracks. It's not a curler rock. It's just slow.
What do you mean? Like on ours?
No.
We'd have to get through that hole. Like, can't tick ours kind of thing. So.
Let's make this, Caitlin.
Sea lion?
Yeah,
Do you think I can throw draw the button speed here or a little slower?
I think really close.
Okay.
This is the
Wait for tea.
perfect
Yeah,
recipe
there's
to
more
miss
ice,
again.
so we
Now,
have to grab
Caitlin, she's a 2-time gold medalist, world champion, so she'll have it figured out. But she threw in 2 slow spots, so it's just easy to be aggressive on your release here. And this is draw the button spot, which has to be pretty close to as fast as the spot in the sheet.
So she's asking, and is it close? Remember now, 2.1 centimeters in her draw to the button before the game. Final stone, and is drawing against one. Needs the 4-foot. Needs a good piece of maybe the button too. Peterman. Gordon.
Can't hurt it.
Need a little bit of 4 here. Need a little bit of button. Here we go, ladies. Come on, a little more. Oh, and they're going to come up light. And it'll be a steal of 1. That is a puzzled Caitlin Lowe.
Okay. Thought that'd be close.
Tuesday night here in Halifax, our coverage of the Montana's Canadian Curling Trials from Scotiabank Centre continues. Team Homan, world #1, Canada's #1, two-time defending Canadian and world champion, leads 3-0 as the problems continue for Caitlin Laws and the team from the Heather Curling Club. In a must-win situation for them, they've fallen behind now. Steal of 2, steal of 1. It's 3-0 Homan, and once again Laws with last rock playing the Redstones here in 3.
10.5. And you look at the end of last end. That draw for Caitlin was in the exact same spot as she threw in the pregame practice, and she covered the pin. I timed a 14.5 on it from hog to hog, which you'd think would have been close. The sweepers didn't. They didn't jump all over it until pretty late. So I think it's just a little bit slower, just a couple feet. You can sweep things aggressively, and Team Laws is just having a hard time picking up on that.
Okay, good. Really good.
I was listening to the interviews, and after Team Homan's loss to Skurlik, Rachel was saying, well, we had to learn a lot about nighttime ice, and often arena ice, nighttime, you'll see just a little bit slower in those fresh lines. If a spot doesn't get thrown for a little while, you just have to err on the side of a little bit heavier.
Just a much colder air temperature can tighten it up a little bit.
If you listen to the way Team Homan communicates, they are constantly talking, debriefing every single rock, even if they make the shot. And that's how they learn, and that's how they catch on so fast at whatever condition they're playing on.
Laws left, Gordon right. And can you? Yeah, they do. Nice brush to get it.
Very good.
And really dig it in and bring it in behind. It is the third shot, however.
It's how you handle it too, Joe, right? Like it's, you might say as a brusher, hey, whoever you're playing with, Rachel, it's the type of ice it's hard to throw it through. Or if it gets really quick, hey, give it to me, I can drag it. And as opposed to, oh my goodness, I can't get used to this ice, it's 3 feet slower.
Great shot.
Great shot.
Nothing safe. And a miscue.
They're one of the best hitting, well, they're one of the best finesse teams too, but they were and always have been one of the very best hitting teams, and they're scoring 11 points a game. So what do you do?
You want a little more in this pack?
I think so.
This was Rachel's line, close to it. Yeah, Sarah was 13.8 there. Okay, do you like 3 feet more? Yep, I like that. Got close. Nice good. Top 8. That's close.
You have to go back to last Sunday, day 2, in a win over Sturmey. They cracked a 4. Did this Laws team, and they've only had 1 conversion since then.
Oh boy.
That's 2 or more when you have last rock.
Oh, geez.
Short again.
Good until you hit it. Yeah, I like that too. Okay. Are we moving ours?
I think just a hair. Just sitting there.
I just
Soften the weight in this and try not to move the yellow or the yellow you're throwing too much. And you've got Caitlin in trouble.
What weight do you like?
Normal.
Up normal?
Okay. This should come off. The red's a little higher than the yellow?
They're dead. I don't hate normal.
Normal?
I don't hate normal.
Okay. Okay.
Somewhere in between.
If you hit a little thin and move ours in, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're tied with Carrie Anderson at 21 points stolen, and they are the top 2 teams.
Up. Yeah. No, curl, 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 curl. Okay.
In fact, when it comes to Carrie Anderson, half her points, 42
With the weight,
stolen.
okay?
Wow.
Yeah, just get in there.
That's crazy. It happens more, I think, on the women's side, and all due respect, you can't throw it. Maybe Holman can, but they can't throw it quite as hard as the guys. And so you put one in the button, they throw the corner guard, and with hammer, you throw a center guard. You've already got them in trouble, you know. And so many times, Joanne, you see having to make maybe 2 double peels to get out of the mess down the middle, and you don't always connect.
And I'd argue too, if you're looking at a couple and you need a side of the button, the sweeping, the men give a bigger window than the women do, and that's just strictly body composition. Heavier up top, taller, more downward pressure. So if the window is 8 feet for men or 10 feet for men, and maybe 6 feet for women, and
makes a big difference.
That does make a big difference.
What do you think? I'm thinking like a 14 and a half, low 14. I haven't seen too many down this line.
No.
Going in again?
Because it's a little straighter, that it's running okay.
Yeah.
14 and a half should be close. Keep your extension.
Or are they hitting?
They're talking 14 and a half, so I think they're coming around.
Going around?
I'm a little surprised.
It's the same ice for both. Yeah, it's aggressive, up 3-0, but
danger here, to my mind, is if you go deep, then that
yes, but they,
right?
if you hit, Caitlin's going around. So miss this light, like top 8-ish, and choke it off.
Hard! You gotta go past ours! Go, faster.
Here comes Holman as well.
Keep going, keep going.
No, it's not. Okay.
Okay, now there's something. A little bit of a stagger. It appears that that stone there is the shot rock.
14 and a half, Tracy.
It's awkward, though. You can't hit it and stay. You can't even hit it, probably. And you have to give up on that side red, I believe.
You can try and draw.
Oh, yeah.
Or just make this. Yeah. I think so, yeah. Might go onto ours, but if you hit it on the nose and just roll it there, that's okay.
Okay, this is where the club curler in me is saying this looks really tasty. And I would go around this as fast as I could because of the stagger and try to get something and try to generate something rather than blowing it up.
I apologize ahead of time to Joanne and Kathy, but I'm going to agree with you.
I think the concern is if you don't make this draw, then you're in a pile of trouble, and Team Laws needs to score this end.
Yeah, but you could, they kind of are already in trouble 3 down to this team. Got it. Roll over. Guards their own, kind of nicely done. Yeah, it's 6-1, right?
Yeah. I think we have to hit it.
All right, well, let's flash back to 2009, the Canadian Junior Women's Final in Salmon Arm, BC. And 2 familiar faces, Caitlin Laws, Manitoba, Ontario's Rachel Holman in the 7th, trailing by 1. Laws with a draw for 2, Manitoba 3-2 lead. Final end 4-4, Holman looking to hit and stick, and Laws doesn't have to throw her last. Make the final 7-4 Manitoba. Laws, Brianne Meekin, Larissa Grenko, and Jenna Loder, the 2009 Canadian Junior champions. So head-to-head, 10-2 for Holman, and then the titles. Caitlin's team, she's gone from different teams, so it's maybe not quite fair, but certainly the Jones situation, that's her claim to fame. And then with you, of course, and with this team, lots of success for Rachel Holman.
Or we play the straight back.
If we net it, she's just wrapping around everything.
Okay. Do you like this better?
I think so.
Okay.
Boy.
I'm surprised by this.
3 down. Yeah. Why not loop one around?
Just play a thin double?
Sure, Rachel's got an angle raise, but at some point you need to score 4 points.
Well, maybe that speaks to a lack of confidence. I don't know. Does it?
I think it does. I think if they were comfortable with draw speed, they'd be playing come around back 8.
Just couldn't crash.
Yeah, and it's not like it's a gimme double now.
No,
Caitlin's going to prove us wrong here, but to make it good, like make the double stay dead buried and still a 2-foot run back. It's hard to stay dead buried here.
Ball's in her first. Kristen Gordon got it through. Bang, bang. Oh, really nice. But now, what's Holman going to do?
Put more pressure on her. That's why Joe and I did not like that call. It was very close.
Yeah, and could have stuck it behind the guard.
Yeah.
And
didn't need that weight. Didn't need that weight either for going to climb on top of more criticism. And you know, you had to hang around there. Great try, but
I think the reasoning behind extra weight is sometimes you can just put the broom where you want to hit it. Less weight. Will it curl? Will it run straight? A little bit more guesswork.
I think we can sweep that there. If you throw a low 14, I think it's also going to be okay.
Yeah. Okay. Even if it's deep, like just try and bury it.
Yeah.
Buried.
Okay.
that's a wonderful comment. Ideally, you want to be top button here, but just get it buried. Even if Caitlin makes a draw for one, you've done your job.
All there. Back 4. I think it's back 4. Oh, oh.
That stat for her draws, 88%.
Coming down. Top button.
Yeah, it's close.
Top button, guys. T. Needs to curl a bit. Swing around. Curl.
Big rotation.
Split center. Cross center. Cross center.
Can you hear that?
Go.
You can hear when Wilkes took over and was the outside rusher, directing, carve. They follow the same principle now that the Dunstone, the Brush brothers do, EJ and Ryan. She was saying before they have done that same kind of thing, right?
Yeah, and that's actually Sarah helping Emma because they knew it had to curl. But
actually good, better than
if you have your broom the skinny weight,
and then it good.
you don't add any speed. So but if you know you need the speed, you keep your broom the wide way in front of the rocks.
Yeah, I think, but my point is, Joe, it's about the communication. One is takes the brush, never lifts their head.
Yep.
The other one starts, as we said, as EJ said, they become the skip of the brushers.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah, great communication. Now it's you got to make contact here.
Yeah, again, didn't have to be.
Right.
Needs something here. Needs a confidence build. Really does. Caitlin Laws. Here we go. Run it back. Stick it. Yeah, will it hang around? Yes, it does. So gets on the board. Will that turn it around for Laws and company? But Holman will have last rock when we come back. Earlier today, we were very sorry to hear the passing of Colleen Jones. If you were ever to compile a list of Canadian curling greats, you would certainly find her name there. Colleen Jones was only 22 years of age when she skipped her Nova Scotia team to the Scotties title in 1982. Her smile and her warmth were something we'd become accustomed to for years to come. However, Jones wasn't just a pro with a curling stone in her hand. She was just as good with a microphone. Her time as a CBC commentator lasted nearly 40 years. However, it's her career as a curler that lasted longer. Jones would win 6 Scotties titles, including 4 straight, between 2001 and 2004. She would also become a 2-time world champion. And it was her success that showed Nova Scotia's new crop of curlers what indeed is possible. Her popularity was evident. In 2017, she was voted one of the greatest athletes in Nova Scotia history. Some of the highest accolades included the Order of Canada and a member of Canada's Sports Hall of Fame. Jones helped raise the profile of not only women in curling, but women in sports. She went on to coach, staying involved with the sport that she so loved. In her words, just keep getting the reps, keep learning, keep practicing, and good things will happen. Legendary words to follow from a Canadian curling legend. And on behalf of all of us at TSN, and I hope I can speak for all of you watching all these years, we send our condolences to her husband, Scott Saunders, her sons, Luke and Zach, and say thank you very much. And the family is here tonight. The son Luke is here. We saw them a few weeks ago at the pre-trials in Wolfville, and he playing with Owen Purcell. And Colleen was there. Weak as she was, she did manage to make it there. Again, we send our sympathy to the Saunders family.
Well, and if ever there was an event that Colleen would have been at, it's this one.
Oh, for sure. I think for those of you who watched her all those years, I think I'm going to get a big piece of bubble gum and have a
good chew for
big chew for her in her memory. Oh my gosh, she used to work that gum, and it would draw people on the internet. Why does she have to chew it like that? And she'd just say, forget it. Didn't you say she wrote that in her book?
She did. She was honestly just one of a kind, a national treasure. She was so unapologetically herself on the ice, off the ice, around anyone. Just her energy, how vibrant, the joy she lived with was just so infectious.
So driven, Vic, not just with curling, but with work and family, and a true, wonderful friend that I've known for an awful long time.
Yeah, she was a friend too. I mean, not only did we cover her games, but even when we weren't, that's why I said I think we were here for a Brier, and that whole team spent the morning making lobster sandwiches for the entire crew, and they brought them in for us. Very special, her and the entire team and all the people she's played with. Thank you. Yeah, as you make the point, 6 times. And that first time was 82. And then 04 was the 6th and final. Add to that a couple of world championships. And then as a senior as well, and the Hall of Fame inductee, not only Canadian, but the Canadian Sports Hall of Fame. And like yourself, an Order of Canada member. Thank you, everybody.
So loved in this building, anywhere in this province. What an icon. And in November, early November, on the 8th of this month, she was inducted into the Nova Scotia Sport Hall of Fame, which meant so much because this is the province that she represented so proudly for such a long time.
I was just thinking we could go to there. 10.
Yeah, she was the bluest of blue nosers, wasn't she? Yeah.
It's straight.
So Law's on the board here in the third, and we go to the fourth. First time in the game that Rachel Holman does have last draw, has the hammer, playing the Yellowstones.
Keep going.
Whoa,
Clean,
we're fine.
clean. Chance. Nope. I think it's gone.
Okay. There was just no chance of carving that back. 9-4.
Still sticky here?
Well, it's interesting. It's the game between Anderson and Skurlik. Kathy, they put 3 blanks on the board before Anderson gets a single.
Well, and Anderson was forced, and it's really interesting. I think that for Carrie, she had a game plan, but Kayla's trying to do to her what she did to Rachel Holman, which is bore her to death by throwing rocks in the house. So Carrie in the fourth end finally said, fine, I will throw a corner guard. And the miss, and I use that in quotations, was Shannon was trying to make a run back double and missed one of the stones. And that is the reason that Carrie was forced.
Good seat. Good brush. 10. Oh, 10.
And just like in the men's event, the record for blanks in a row is 4. And it was 4 years ago. Anderson against Krista Sharp.
Good.
It's one of those situations now where Holman is perfectly happy to burn ends.
No question.
Expect we'll have to see. Next end Laws might put up 2 center line guards, get them on the center, can't be moved, try to get some pressure on Holman that way.
Quiet.
Well, here's Black and Sturmey, and it's a must-win for Sturmey. Black, with a Laws loss, can wrap up third place.
Well, for Selena, if you take away that red guard, that was what she looked like on the first one, was trying to play a hack weight, yellow onto red to lie 2, and went by the outside and made no contact with either stone. That is why Black guarded. And so this is now the force. It's a draw to the button and going further out than anyone's been since the first end.
Should be pretty quick in this spot.
There it goes. It's curling quite a bit, just to the T line on this line. Good throw. Nice shot.
Well, lovely. For someone just curling 57%.
Just clean. 9-3. Good. Nice shot. Nice shot.
Do you notice in the games you're watching, Kathy, I was saying earlier to Joe and Russ, that there are teams out here playing not to win but not to lose?
I'm not seeing that as much. If I had to say what is the one prevalent thing I've seen on the other 3 sheets is misses wide. Hitting and rolling out. We're definitely seeing a straightening of the ice, or a straightening of the stones might be more accurate to say. And teams are not picking up on that.
Yeah, the rocks have to be getting straighter. The colder air temperature, it's a kind of a little bit of a double whammy. It could fool them.
Yeah, when the conditions are a bit straighter, you just have to tighten up the broom. It's not going to work to beg the rock to curl. You have to maybe be a little tight, if anything, and have the sweeping straighten it out.
But isn't that part of it, Joe? I mean, isn't that also, it shows the better team, separates the better from, say, the middle, those that can adjust the
Yeah, it's the
quickest.
adaptability. Absolutely. It favors the stronger teams.
Whoa, whoa. Yep. Hard.
And there it goes. And for just the third time in these trials, Holman puts a blank on the board. Jocelyn Peterman on the left. Kate Laws on the right. Selena Negavan in the house as we welcome you back. We go to the 5th. It's Laws trailing 3-1. A must win for Laws. Meanwhile, over on sheet C, Christina Black is playing Selena Sturmey. Kathy's watching that. A Black win, Laws loss. And we would have our 3 playoff teams. So Sturmey trying to bring Black back. I know. I have to stop.
Same word with an L in one of them.
And Skurlik trying to beat Anderson and her our first loss. Wouldn't that be something if Skurlik could beat Anderson? She'd have knocked off both Anderson and Holman. Here in the 5th, 3-1 Holman leads and has last walk playing the Yellowstone.
Very nice. Very good.
Top 12. You got it.
Not the best numbers, draw numbers. You'd expect more from a second position, Joe?
Yeah, and especially with Jocelyn Peterman's mixed doubles experience. I mean, the majority of those shots are there's draw to the lid to start every single end. It's really surprising to see Jocelyn struggle with her draws like this. She's come short of the rings on more than one occasion.
Anderson with a 1-0 lead as they play 5, playing very quickly with all those 3 blanks. Kathy?
Well, for Carrie Anderson, she tried to hit and roll in front of that Yellowstone on her first. Did not quite roll in front, and that allowed Kayla to hit and stick to lie 2. And Carrie took on the double and just missed the back one on her final. So this is a draw to the paint for 2.
An open draw for a couple. They have Skurlik has never beaten Anderson.
She'd never beaten Holman either.
And this is their 9th meeting, so Anderson has won the first 8. Here we go, and they have a couple to take the lead to the break. Skurlik. Wow.
Oh, sorry. That's okay. Was like a 30? Same shot? Same thing? Yeah. Think so. Top 12. Okay, so assume it's the path, not the rock.
Yeah.
6 feet more?
And I can sweep it a little, or not 6 feet more, no, just a couple feet. Okay. I could have swept that a little better.
I'm not positive it's the rock or the spot. And, they had 2 hours of practice before this event started. Think they'd have a little better feel on the rocks. They haven't been sanded yet.
Top 8! Okay, well, top 12! Okay, we're on this. Top 12! Girl! Top 12! Girl! Girl!
Top 8. Yeah. Tapping.
Sit.
I think it's
that rock.
Yeah.
You wonder if, in fact, with
I don't think that's any good. I guess if we roll,
Black
we better roll.
on the ice from the Halifax Curling Club, there's going to be some reactions and crowd noise. You wonder if the Laws will do some, and the team will do some scoreboard watching a little bit. Did you have to fight yourself to look across the sheets when you're on the ice looking at other games?
No, honestly, when you're out there, like arena ice, it's a living, breathing thing. You have to be paying attention to every single rock you throw, your opponent's throwing. I always was just too caught up in all my jobs to have much of an awareness about what was going on.
Miskew slipping a little bit. Her last 2 games were 95%. She's 94 tonight.
Nice shot, Em.
Nice shot.
And then leaves up the corner.
You're a tough critic there, teammate Vic.
You can drop a point. Come on now.
I think that's a great shot from Emma. Disturb all this freeze situation. Sure, it leaves Team Laws sitting shot rock for now.
But it's open, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's open.
Yeah.
Get that one at the back too.
Flop behind their guard. Hate for.
No, it.
It'd be tempting to hit and roll behind the corner. It might eliminate that back rock. If you hit this and leave some type of red double, almost sitting 2. Cannot give up a deuce here to a team of this caliber.
Yep, it's really hard.
Earlier today threw a 93% game, so dialed in is Selena Negavan. Oh, look out.
Good.
And it'll hang around.
Whoa. Just, I think.
That's the shot stone.
You sitting 2, Vic?
No, I don't think so.
My first one seems to be.
Have a look. Yeah, yes, I do. I believe they are too.
time.
You are right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rachel's just going to ask Tracy for the long roll here.
Where do you like 11? I like 11. 11, yeah.
Even roll behind cover wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, options. Roll in front of it, make the thin double, and they're throwing soft, eh?
Yeah. At the end of the day, Holman's pretty happy. The 4-foot's open.
Curl. Curl. Thin. Hard.
Sarah
hard,
Wilkes.
Hard.
Here we go. Roll it over. And you got it? Oh, just rolls and gears off.
How many times do you get caught in between like that, eh? You know, if you hit it thick, you're buried or on top.
Yeah.
You know, if you get it thin, you make the double, and they're right in between.
Just got in between. Yeah.
I think it ended up tapping it enough, though, Russ, to outcount the red now.
The
See,
shot
it
now.
moves it.
It must be, yeah.
Around the corner. Yeah.
That's a big deal. If red's still shot, then Laws can come around the corner risk-free.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yellow and
Turn
Laws
right.
agrees. They are shot. Holman is shot.
Yeah.
Sorry, can I have your hair more? Yep.
Clean.
Yep, yep, yep.
Clean.
Yes!
Negavan. Kristen Gordon trying to hold it there. And will lose it.
Sweet.
Nice brush. Just couldn't hold it for her.
Yeah. Kristen's gonna
Right on the nose. Yeah. Oh, God.
Good. Down. Control. Control. Or down normal.
Okay. Down normal.
Okay. We can roll it to center too.
Okay.
Probably better to keep it right there, you know. Don't get behind that guard.
Control. Close. Clean. 90. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Hard. Yeah. Hard on. Push. Hard.
Wow.
Wow.
Mm.
9-6.
Oh, that curl.
Yeah, it was a 9-6.
I think that the wing
will be sliding
here.
Would it be just that little bit different? Is it that fresh path out there, you think?
That would be my guess. I think that's the first hit we've seen out that wide.
Yes.
But if I were to make a guess, you throw there again after a sweep end to end, it probably would be a bit more gradual than that. Just fooled them a little bit. Chance here, though, make a nice come around. Might get the force out of it.
When we threw the out turn down the center line, it was better.
Yep. I think not quite as sticky as to the middle.
Okay. I could probably draw the button speed for top 8.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't want to be too deep in the house. T-line and Rachel might chase it.
Caitlin Laws and her first, playing skip stones here in this 5th.
Top 8. Easy, easy. Kristen, drop. I'm good. I'm good. Hard.
This is going sideways.
Gordon, and then Peterman out in front. You gotta go just to get it to the top. No.
Boy, how many times has Caitlin been short?
No ad, too. Like, I didn't think. Shoot.
They did everything they could with this at the end, but they didn't pick it up the second Caitlin let it go. Typically, if they think it's a halfway guard out of the hand, you'll see the sweeper sweep this end to end. So it kind of fooled everybody. I heard Jocelyn say no ad. So sometimes when you don't just extend your release, continue the life of the rock, they can just halt in their tracks.
I heard her say it should be similar here to the draw the button path, and the draw the button path gets so warmed up, you wonder if they just guessed a little bit wrong there.
I want 2 feet less than that because the carve's really effective.
I'm with you. Okay. Wait for it. We still got to bury a piece, even if it's edge on edge.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh, perfect. I found that last comment. You've got to wait for it. So you wait for it to break, and then you jump the stone. Okay.
Yeah, if you sweep it immediately out of the hand, you might straighten out the whole trajectory, and then it won't get that finish late.
All right. So still waiting.
Tons of room.
Now trying to help it over.
14-2.
Tons of room. You're wide open with air.
I think we got to go.
It's way back there.
Right back.
Oh,
Right back.
sorry. Yep. Okay.
Just
Sorry,
overthrown, do you think, Russ?
Yes. Yeah, that was it. Or bad guess.
Okay. Really taking that tonight.
What do you do now, Joe? Play the freeze?
Yeah.
You don't want a blank here. I think you have to just start taking a bit of risk here.
All right.
You could top that out, but you give up a single unless you can get to the inside. So I love this. Just follow it down.
Yeah, and I think those taps are pretty tricky. They just saw the draw line. They can follow exactly the same path as Rachel.
Sorry, just a hair less. Okay. Back 4, back 8. Line's good. T. Back 4. Line's good.
Great view right there. How much it's got to finish.
Line's good. Really curly. Do it. You have room. Tapping a touch. No. Curl if you're heavy. Curl.
Curl.
You gotta curl. You gotta curl. You gotta curl.
Wow.
She hit your room? Yeah.
You know, you talked about, in your keys to the game, the inconsistency this week of Caitlin Laws. And just have a look. So, Brown, 68, now 82, 64, 87, and now 72 tonight. It just hasn't been there. There hasn't been a comfort factor, to my mind, for Caitlin Laws.
And I think when you're not quite comfortable with the read you're getting on the ice, it's just so hard. And in an event like this, if you're not quite feeling it, it's so hard to claw your way into it.
Tracy drew normal, and like it took its time.
Yeah. Do you like a 10-5?
Doesn't keep them there.
Split the difference? Down control?
Yeah, I just don't want it to. The ice is a little softer. Caitlin was tight there, and like it's not curling.
What you like?
It's not curling.
A bit tight ice for board. For me, I don't mind opening. I like it.
Something's got her
And we open the line, and we have room into our own.
bothered.
Boy, we're gonna keep it there.
Final stone looking for a couple here. There is room, right, for us to get it through?
Oh, yeah. No problem.
Lots of room.
Sometimes the center line can give you a false sense of, is it going to break when it gets across, or isn't it? And sometimes that is truth.
Look at the handle she's put on this.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Look at that. Spinning top. No problem. Picks up 2 more. We go to the break. 5-1 Homan.
The Montana's Canadian Curling Trials on TSN are brought to you by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. By Home Hardware, locally owned, genuinely Canadian. By Scotties, Canada's #1 facial tissue brand. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Caitlin Laws and the team from the Heather Curling Club in Winnipeg trying to sort things out as she talks with their coach, the 4-time Canadian champion Marcel Rock. The numbers after 5, Joe.
Yeah, Team Laws started this game with the hammer, but it was a big steal of 2 in that first end when Caitlin had some draw weight issues trying to get to the rings, wrecked on guards back-to-back times. And in the 5th, her draw weight struggles continued, leaving a tap for Rachel Homan to get her 2 points and take a 4-point lead into the second half of this game. We've been talking about how Team Laws has had a hard time getting a handle on the ice, but look at this 98% out of Rachel Homan. Her company is not having any issues there.
Yeah, one is confident and one is not. Numbers after 5 brought to you by PointsBet, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada. Yeah, no issues for Homan and company. Here we go. Sherlick, 1-2. Oh, can you lay this on the corner? Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this! Oh. Wow.
Oh, curl. Curl, curl.
Whoa. Oh, come on. Oh, goodness.
Clean. Whoa.
One, and oh, come on. Come on. My goodness. Turning back the clock. Selena Sturmey. Watch out now. What are you going to do here? Oh, very nice. 1-2. Watch the stuff. Oh, he's got 3.
Needs to be perfect here. There's the bump. Oh, my goodness. It's close. How about perfect? Brad Kushu. What a chance here. Second in. Final stone. Tap it. Move it. The yellow. Spill it. What a shot, Caitlin Laws.
They do have one more draw tomorrow afternoon, the women. But is Anderson on top, and we know that she is part of the playoff 3. Homan currently second, Black. Laws. Black has the advantage in the head-to-head win over Laws earlier in the draw. Sturmey, Skurlik are still alive, but they do need their help here at the Scotiabank Center on this Tuesday night. As we welcome you back, starting the second half. Holman with a 5-1 lead over Laws. And let's update the game between the #1 undefeated Carrie Anderson and Kayla Skurlik.
An opportunity for two. Carrie made a very nice hit and roll underneath on her first, leaving Kayla an in-off from the outside. She just missed it across the top. And so already line one, a chance for two for Carrie. Does need a bite of the 8-foot.
Skurlik must win.
We're okay.
As we say, needs a little help. That's why Sturmay's in the same spot. Has to beat Black. And that's your two.
That was a big boost. Yeah.
Emma Miscue.
I like it. Big add. 7. On this? Yep. Yeah, 7. Yep. Hard. Whoa. 7. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Clean. Yep. Whoa. Clean. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good call. Good weight call. Just help me make it. Top 4. Top 4. Okay, this is the one.
Okay, you got it.
Jocelyn Peterman. Just to remind you, she already has the maple leaf, will wear the maple leaf in Cortina in February. She and husband Brett Galland will play in the mixed doubles discipline.
Not quite T. Yep, keep going. Nice.
You gotta keep a.
All right, this is the all-important game, of course. Black, if they can win and Laws drops her game, she'll get third place. Kathy.
Well, Sturmay made a big hit on her first one, scattered a bunch of stones, but she did leave a black stone in. And then not able to get to the shot stone on her final. Christina could draw for two, but needs full 4, electing instead to play the double.
Pop that.
Oh, very nice, and got it. There you go for 2. To go to the break, up 3-2.
I was like, that's way easier than drawing. Around the rock. Good.
And we looked at her numbers this morning. She is dramatically favoring the hits over the draws, and so play to your strength.
Really tight.
You have a little more room.
Okay, really tight. Top of the logo. To your broom. Girl. Girl.
Peyton Laws with last rock, has the hammer playing the red stones. But that middle right now is being controlled by Rachel Holman.
There.
Yeah, and the nice thing about those middle stones is that they're lined up. Sometimes if there's any kind of stagger to them, you might see Laws try to come around everything, use them as guards. They have them in good position right now.
Yeah, they gotta move it.
Might lose a middle stone here.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Like middle stuff. Both middle ones up. Guard. Okay. One more. Yep, I like it. Really nice to that.
Still good too, because at some point in time, Laws probably plays that double, and it's going to leave a double. You have no choice. So it'd be, let's just do a rock and hit it thin and roll to our left.
Weight's good. Broom's length. A little higher. No, it's to the logo, to our broom.
Yeah. Mine's good.
Little past your broom. We're a little past your broom.
Okay, no then.
Quick. She picked a hair on it. Just peel it this way, it's fine. Still the out turn, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Could take on the double here.
Is this just a peel or are we going for it?
I think you're going for it.
She called the run. Okay.
Peel's fine. Yeah.
Rachel indicating which side to miss it on, though. You want to not curl enough as opposed to over curl here.
Yep.
Tracy Fleury.
Off. Close. Curl all the way.
Wilkes.
Push. Okay.
And they'll get the guard.
Really well thrown rock, as you might hang on. Not quite. Oh, there we go.
What do you know about that?
That's good,
And
Tracy.
it was a really good
It's very
way to
frosty
miss the
in
double, because he wasn't far off the double either.
You got her, Selena.
Running it back.
I don't know, because if you do, there's a double for Rachel.
Yeah, they're playing the hit and roll to the wing toward the rock that Tracy just threw, actually. Get some separation.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice to sit 2 and 3.
9-7.
Nice, so. Nice shot. Yep. Like that. How much weight?
Normal.
Okay.
Just not applying any pressure, though. You know, can't keep giving Holman these.
Yeah, Kristen Gordon, she slid in on her first this end. That just a little bit quicker after that fifth end mop, and not being able to get 2 corner guards up, I think, is putting Team Laws in a situation where they can't generate a ton.
Skip Stone's here in 6. Rachel Holman.
Easy, normal. It's close. Off. Curl. Yeah. Hard. Curl.
Miss Coop.
Whoa, curl.
One more time. Okay, roll it to the top floor to sit 2.
Maybe a hair too far on the roll, because the soft weight double rolls it back, and there will not be a double even for Holman.
Yeah, they wanted to make sure they rolled, though. They wanted to sit first and second. Just maybe a rock too far.
Felt a hair thick under my broom in that pass.
What?
Felt a hair thick in that pass under my broom.
How hard?
10-5, just trying to roll.
Back to Kristen.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can play a control weight double. Roll to the right of the screen and get your separation. And there's your 2.
One of the best techniques in our game for a long, long time. Very square, very solid. Good rotation.
Jocelyn Peterman. And we'll leave it top edge.
Good call. Well, do you want to roll into but it makes a hard double? Just like roll there.
This out turn, eh?
How much weight are you throwing? Yeah.
Give me a hair less
okay.
than that.
It should be okay if you jam that.
Well, yeah. Hair less, please.
Couple choices. You could throw a rocket, but there's a pretty good chance it's going right there. Now, might roll up, might not. The other option is maybe just more of a controlled weight and hit and roll over to this type of area like that, and then the double becomes really hard.
I think they're going to throw this hard for the flatter roll. They don't want to roll too low in the house. I heard them say peel. I don't think they're going after the double. I think it's just the hit and roll.
Just get over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a tough angle for the double for Caitlin to make it and hang around.
Wow. Here we go.
Hard. Gotta go. Really gotta go.
Out of her hand. Picked up by Miscue.
Hard, you're doing it.
Fleury hasn't let up either. Here we go. Bang. And here we go. And pushing it back. And they are sitting 2.
If any harder was there. Now there might be a triple here that you probably have to
1 millimeter higher.
think about.
Centimeter higher.
It's so frosty here, the rock doesn't hold.
Yeah, it's too bad. Got the catcher.
There's a chance it could go over the cap.
Just like that, And if you do that, you do that, and you just might hang on there for your 2.
It's about a third.
Or you're down 6-1. Because it's kind of, you have to go for it, Joe.
The scoreboard says, I think, in this situation.
And it's a hair thick. If you get the shot rock perfect, he might go across the top and roll out.
Just died in the frost.
And the other thing is, you said, Joe, they're not putting any pressure on them. Right? So.
Little black thing.
Was one of the things that Selena said to us, Kathy, when given the opportunities this week, they have not capitalized. So this is an opportunity.
It's tough.
Final stone. It is Holman sitting too. Caitlin Laws. Peterman now late. Have you got them both? There's the one. And have you spilled that? And oh goodness!
Brilliant, brilliant.
That will turn it around, you think? Laws picks up 2. Only their second conversion, 2 or more with last rock in the last 18 ends.
It was just this magical moment.
I wanted to be like those women I saw on TV.
It's the pinnacle of women's curling. It's a very special event.
It's a win for the record books for Jennifer Jones. And that will be our next event when we join you after the holidays, January 23rd, for Mississauga, Ontario, 45th anniversary. Followed by the Montana's Brier. We're going back to St. John's, and what a historical moment that was in 17 when Brad Gushue won his very first. That's a memory that will stay with me forever. We'll be back in Calgary for the BKT Tires World Women's, and Ogden, which hosted the 2002 curling at the Olympics there, will be the final spot for the men. Hello there, Kim Kelly, Marianne Arsenault in the back, and there is Nancy Delahunt. So good to see all of you on a sad day, but I'm sure you've been talking about the memories of Colleen Jones. Certainly we have. Again, our sympathy to the family. And welcome back on this Tuesday night, Montana's Canadian Curling Trials. And what a big two. We'll see if that actually lights the fire under this Laws team, who are trailing 5-3 as we go to 7. And once again, Homan will have last rock, has the hammer, playing the Yellowstone.
Got across, got across. Go, 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 go. Either run it or we can stop this.
Good sweep. Such a huge shot to make that triple. Get the crooked number on the scoreboard. Keep this game going here. Force Team Homan this end. Get 2-4. Mathematically, I think that works out.
It does. They'd be they're tied without hammer in the extra end if they keep doing 2-1, 2-1. You got the 2 part right.
Like a low 13. Do you like that?
Yeah. Can I have a touch less? That looks like
It's a pretty straight line. I should be able to hold it for you. Go straight here and practice for me.
Little heavy, easy hack. Easy hack.
curl.
Tracy Fleury.
Hard, hard.
Really got to curl.
Hard. Hard, 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 hard.
Curl to stick it. Curl to stick one. Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
And the shooter will spin and stop at the back edge. And one of the last things out of their mouth was it's pretty straight here, and didn't Emma even ask for a little less ice?
Yeah, and it might have just been a little bit extra weight, or even just needed a hair less ice than that. I thought scoreboard says might have led to a center line guard, like a peel there, but I guess they felt that they could see enough from the hack to take on that little tap. I like that too. This red rock that's frozen on the button is going to be problematic, and Selena Negavin's trying to put another one right on top of it.
Yeah, good point. It's going to take 2 swings of the bat to get that thing out of there.
Yeah, I think Rachel might have seen it as a good opportunity, just didn't quite execute.
Back 4. Room then. Curl.
Top 4.
Got a split center.
Okay, you're right. Keep going. Keep going.
This has to curl a mile.
Good sweep.
Oh, pretty close.
4-3. Back there. Good sweep.
Really first time in the game that the Homan team's been under any kind of pressure.
I just think if Caitlin is dead on in that triple, it's a 6-1.
Trying to run this into the rings, move these rocks around.
Oh boy.
Okay, that's good. Great shot.
Spills one, unlocks everything, and leaves the guard out in front.
Best you could do.
Good shot.
Thought for a minute too it was going to leave a red double. It's pretty flat now, but that makes it a little simpler.
And gets that yellow out of the way. Selena's going to try to lock one right on the nose again.
Top button. Okay. Oh, you can be almost right to it.
Okay. Yeah, like right to it, basically. Right
Rachel could actually, if it was her throw, she could actually make that double with big weight. But
off the side.
Yeah.
Line's good. Line's good. A little tighter. Top button. Line's good. Joss's rock. Top button.
Curly now.
Lock it on.
Really curly.
Hard. Top forward. Hard. Come on. Clean. Yep. Okay, good spot.
Team Anderson trying to remain undefeated, 6 straight wins as they play Kayla Skurlik.
Well, that redstone at the back of the forefoot. Shannon and Carly make very few sweeping mistakes, but they overswept that one. And so for Kayla, trying to get it just off nose, chance for 2.
Remember now, Skurlik has handed Holman her only loss, trying to bring the leader back now too.
Here's your deuce.
Wow. To take the lead through 7.
Giant killer.
Great. Good. Nice shot. Sorry, it was good kills. Coleman was.
Okay, Tracy.
That's okay, Tracy.
What an opportunity now.
Shoot. I think that's got to be close.
Like that?
Yeah. No, I think they can finish that, hey?
Okay, yep.
Same depth, like halfway a hair deeper.
Yep. Good.
Well, if they manage to keep themselves alive, they'll remember this shot.
And 6, you hate to do all or nothing. This is a game over if this isn't executed. Just Caitlin's so pure in that delivery, gets it perfect there, sticks it absolutely dead on in the third one. Enough weight to get it out. Really, really key shot.
To score 2 to keep them close. The key shot brought to you by BKT Tires, growing together.
Oh, how good was that?
And Rachel's expression, she knew that she had left it in the wrong spot, right?
Yeah, and she was going after that double. I mean, Rachel throws it harder than any female on the ice and just couldn't quite eliminate that stone from the rings.
Wait for it if you can. You're close.
The old rocks, I think she makes it.
Oh, for sure. Even maybe morning draw. Just a little bit more lively in the house.
I agree. The other thing I'm starting to see on the half of the sheet that is towards the crowd on A and D is starting to really frost up. The heat is coming off, and by night, the building just can't keep that outside area crisp.
Neither look good, hey?
The end looks a little better, I guess, but
At least I've seen it.
A little bit
weld it.
long for that guard, but it's perfect line-wise.
there.
Or we draw.
Whatever.
Well, as mentioned,
you like,
Christina
like,
Black from the Halifax Curling Club, if she can win this and Laws lose, she clinches a playoff spot. Kathy?
Well, that red stone that is biting the back of the 12, that is Christina's attempted freeze on her final stone after Selena Sturmey made the freeze. And so because it is deep, already counting 2, she is looking, she being Sturmey, a chance for 3. Bite of the 8-foot needed.
Has not curled yet.
It's a must-win for Sturmey.
Mine's fine. Well, if you can't hurt it, just clean it. They might choose to hit because they don't want to give up. So, it's up to you.
And it'll finally dig in. 1, 2, and 3.
I think with the end, it might come up.
And again, it's the key. It's the head-to-head. So, you know, Sturmey wins this. Hands Black a third loss. They're both 3 and 3, but Sturmey would get the spot because of their head-to-head record.
I think for the draw, it's a 14, and I think the run's going to come up a hair.
Mike Emma said this does open up this side for you too. But we do know the draw speed better.
What do you prefer? Whatever you guys like. I'll buy in.
I think you're throwing it, but I do think we have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's make it. What's the piece?
So onto here, eh?
3. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we want to hit it like kind of thick onto that 6.
Yeah, Holman's in some trouble here. Rachel's initial call was playing the intern chase. Come around that really high guard, tap that top 8 rock back.
Which makes sense with
Yeah.
the 2-point lead.
I just think that
Sorry? 3. What one do you want? 7?
that shot is very difficult now with how gradual the curl is. So they discussed playing the draw, but it's a little bit less known on this side of the sheet. So they're going to play the hit and try to make some noise in the rings.
But maybe does that play into what Kathy's saying, what she noticed? That's that intern side is the side closest to the crowd. So does that affect the decision making, do you think?
Yeah, and I think just trying to, there's not a lot of great options. So which one do you like the most?
Right.
And this at least opens up that intern side for the draw.
Holman first.
Yeah. Whoa! Whoa! Hard! Whoa! Whoa! Oh!
Here we go, miscue. What's the line call like? And they'll drive it by everything. But they do open up that side.
That was the danger.
Those are so tough. Such a long way to run it back.
That's why I didn't like it. You hit that soft one, spill over, and you're only looking at one.
No, because we're leaving one.
What do you like?
This is her shot to score.
Yeah.
But it's a hard shot.
Tap the red straight back a couple feet, and you're in pretty good shape.
To grab a bit.
That's tough.
It is.
What are you thinking?
We can either block this draw, and she's drawing to give us 1, or we sit 4.
What are you thinking, Caitlin?
My first thought was hitting and sitting 4, but
Yeah, she hasn't drawn. It's not easy out here. Yeah. I like
you okay
that
with
then.
it?
Yeah. What tune do you like?
We can always roll in a bit.
Do you like
seen
this
that
call
out, I
sitting
think.
back there? Joe?
I'm not the biggest fan of it, Vic. It's assuming that Rachel can't hit full 8 foot. So I feel like you'd probably be better off just guarding her draw for 1.
Which side?
The left-hand side of the screen is the way she can get to the pin. So if you guard that side, then Rachel has to throw the other way or go out wider and just limit Laws to 1. And I think if you told them at the start of the set they're going to steal a point, they'd be pretty happy.
Oh, yeah. You tap that red one up to the top button. There's a great chance at sealing 2.
Yeah, the only danger in that is if you don't quite get the line right, you might leave a double for Rachel to get out of jail.
I didn't hear anybody talk about guards.
They discussed it early, but
okay.
yeah, Caitlin was leaning towards the hit here. Nothing wrong with forcing someone to look at 4. It's just, it's not very close to the button.
Right.
Clean only. Oh. Oh, curl, 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 curl. Do it.
Jocelyn Peterman.
Come on.
And that's what they'll do. So Holman will face 4 with her last.
Okay, Caitlin. Good throw.
Wow. Want to turn around this one.
You could go intern here if you're a little heavy. You only give up 1.
Hair solid?
You out turn and you're a little heavy. You give up 4.
Yeah, that roll was actually pretty good. I think if Rachel comes to that top 8 foot one, she won't out count the back one.
4 more feet than I've been throwing.
Hasn't thrown a draw in a while.
Remember your winger that went back 8 a couple ends ago? You could throw that. You could throw 3 more feet than that.
Facing 4. Needs to find the button and a little tap, a little quiet tap on the stone to grab enough of the pin. Here we go.
You have room.
T-line, just sweep for T.
Yep.
Hard for line.
Allowed only 1 steal in the event, and that was to Selena Sturm. A miscue. Gotta go, pick it up, carry it, miscue. Let's carry it now. Get it down there. Oh, goodness. Watch out. Watch out. And there you are. She comes up light. 1, 2, 3. Laws steals 3. What a turnaround in 2 ends. Quite the turnaround from 5-1 down after 5. Caitlin Laws and the team from the Heather Curling Club have come back with 5 straight points, the last 3 stolen, to take a 6-5 lead in a must-win for Laws against the #1 team in Canada and the world, Rachel Holman. As we welcome you back, we go to the 8th. And Holman will once again have Last Rock, has the hammer, playing the Yellowstones.
Hard line.
Well, that's Caitlin Laws being a veteran. I didn't love the call to hit and sit 4, and the roll she made, that one ended up on the scoreboard. It's just years and years of playing, knowing that your opponent hasn't thrown a draw in a while, that that side of the sheet hadn't been played. It pays off.
Good sleeping. Stay in a better path, I think, Kate. Yeah. Probably need like back 8. That ice for back 8?
Yeah. Like it's ice. Keep it running and it'll stay nice.
That cue from Caitlin, keep it running. So when it's a little bit slowing down a bit, it's just on release, you need to make sure you continue the life like that. Just a little bit of a positive release. You're not shoving the rock, but if you just kind of open your hand, sometimes the rock can take a turn and slow down in a hurry.
Where does the guard?
Jocelyn Peterman.
Curl! Top 8! Curl! Whoa! Top 8! Curl, get to nose, get to nose, get to nose!
And not quite to nose, and junked that up that middle. Well, if they're doing some scoreboard watching Black, they just saw Laws take the lead. A Black win and a Laws loss, and they'll be in. It looks as if Black is sitting the 1.
She is. That stone that is shot was frozen by Christina on her first. So Sturmey aimed at the second shot stone, hoping to roll behind and be shot, but rolled a little bit too far. So this is a draw for 2, does need 4-foot.
Out of the Halifax Curling Club, last year's bronze medalist at the Scotties in Thunder Bay, lost to Carrie Anderson in the semifinal.
All you guys! No backing! 14-1! 14-1. Beauty!
Nice shot.
This crowd, this building will explode if she can get through to the final 3.
That was curling.
A little tight, but I knew my weight was under. What's the call? The right? Double peel? Kate, my turn.
You got Joss. Mine stayed right where I put it here.
Okay.
Drives it through and by that Holman stone. Remains in the open, sitting 8 foot.
Works. I know.
You want to just tuck it?
Yeah. Okay.
I think we want separation, so either like tap it a little or leave it higher.
Sounds good.
Ran nice for you.
Yeah, speed was good here.
High 14?
Yeah.
And get to the nose, or even just a little bit inside a nose, and flip behind that corner guard.
I like it.
Try to get some separation.
Well done.
Don't leave a double.
Stop.
Emma miscue.
Curl.
Could go to the open side here too. So it was a little sketchy grouping your stones.
Yeah, you're hoping to get it underneath a bit. Tried to set up a 3. Didn't curl. Team Holman's is not going to curl.
Yeah, that was a little lighter than they wanted too.
Make the double. Yeah. It's pretty thin.
Yep.
Peel.
You got her, Selena.
Little spring in their step now, Vic.
Well, they do, sure, and it's noticeable too. Yeah, just that little bit of confidence.
Yeah.
Since the break, 5 straight points. Peterman,
Lead.
you got them both?
Nice.
Sure do.
Big speed there.
Sweet. Good call. Let's go, Caitlin. Good sweet.
15. How much was the 13-8?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tracy Fleury.
6. Weight's good. Close time. Yep. Weight's good. Whoa, 7. Stop. 7. Looks heavy. 7, 8.
Needs to curl. It's wide open. Perfect. All you got. All you got. Keep going. Keep going. Back. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
And
okay,
back they go. Is it underneath?
Pretty good, but deep. That's a nice little freeze up here. Makes it difficult to blank.
Yeah, locking it on. Yeah. Thanks. Okay, probably same thing. Yeah.
Fooled the sweepers a little bit there. They didn't think it was even T-line. It might be the case where you throw a few down the same line and it gets just that little bit quicker with every rock.
Selena Negowin, who played with Tracy Fleury in the 21 trials final
Line's great. Hard. Gotta go.
when they lost to Jennifer Jones in Saskatoon.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh my God.
There you go. Take that, Tracy.
Nice.
You remember me?
How's that for speed?
How's that for aggression, Vic?
We need a shovel in that spot.
Yeah.
It's very thick. Great shot.
Frosting up.
Yeah, sometimes, and you can feel it under your broom when you're trying to sweep. We saw Karak Martin burnt a rock earlier today. His broom just got a little bit stuck.
Weight's good. 10. Weight only. 10. Weight only. Yeah. 10. Yep. Yeah. Hard. Whoa. 10. Yep.
Trying to release this.
Whoa. It's heavy. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Keep an angle.
Great shot.
Oh, that really spun off.
Yeah. Nice shot. Good throw.
I can do anything there right now. See anything else other than the draw? I was wondering if you just
You could get to the nose and hammer it, but I don't think you can get to the nose with any speed.
right the tee.
Do you like here?
Yep.
Okay. You got it feeling?
Yeah, and you could play a corner freeze on it, but that's extremely precise. Only one place that rock can be. By coming around the middle, there's a little bit more room to work with. Just have to be fully undercover. Coming around their own rock, so Rachel would be playing a run back there.
Haven't played this side for a while, though.
Yeah, and this is going in the other direction where Rachel came up light.
Top 4 and it was only top 8.
Okay. I would agree. It feels.
Think a little less. Sorry. So
3-4 feet slower than draw the button.
I like that.
There's to your
Brooms
point.
off can do a lot. But sweep for tee.
Line's
close. Line's good. Back 4. Back 8.
Line's good.
Line's good. Doesn't have to curl.
Close, Joss.
Go on, two.
Caitlin Laws.
Line.
Yes. Oh, you're right. You're right. Right
Whoa. Doesn't have
And
to
didn't even
curl.
flirt
You
with
have to
the
sit.
center guard. And to the tee line and right in
Great
behind.
judge.
Good throw. Nice throw. Brooms off for a bit. It's good.
Almost came out the other side there.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, maybe showing a little bit, actually.
Well, I have to run it. Yep.
Okay, out turn hair high.
Yeah.
Yep, you got it.
This is a good call, too, because Rachel, first of all, might make the darn thing. And even if you peel it off here, Caitlin's going to be very careful where she puts her next one, or there's going to be a double for 2.
Just slightly high, I'll get it to go.
Okay.
Everything's grabbing, so just stay with it.
Okay.
Update Anderson and Skurlik, Kathy.
Well, on Carrie's first, she drew in the back of the 4-foot. That is the 2 that are shot stones. That yellow one, that was Kayla's attempted corner freeze. Great weight. It just didn't finish enough. And so already line 2, Carrie's going to try to throw the same thing she just did, and they'll try to curl it to get enough of the 4-foot for 3.
Well, runs that by.
Capitalize.
Carrie Anderson trying to remain undefeated.
A little frosty over where Carrie Anderson's throwing too, Kath.
It is. That's the side closest to the crowd.
Great opportunity here, though. Can you get across that nose and push it back? Big brush, Carly Burgess, Shannon Burchard.
Gotta go.
Val Sweeting calling line.
Good throw.
Really close.
Just a little less weight.
And 1 and 2 it will be. Anderson to retake the lead.
Shoot. Should have left the broom.
Okay, throw.
Could freeze to the second shot or draw somewhere, try to stop a double, which is hard to do, but this guard has to be good. Oh boy, that's going to slow down. Oh man. Try to make it a tough double now.
Wow, and back it goes. Gosh. That was supposed to be a guard, wasn't it?
Sorry, I thought I kicked
top
quite
12.
late.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow.
I didn't see back 8, Caitlin.
No,
Wow is right.
that felt totally different. I thought I was kicking out with like a pretty high.
Till then, it appeared that her game was getting a little bit better, but she's being out-curled by Holman, who's lost a little bit of her swagger too the last 2 ends. The player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada, but that just lets them off the hook.
It does. That was a huge opportunity to put a ton of pressure on Rachel.
Run it back, the double, stick it for a possible 2, Holman.
Jesus, you never know. If you have a nice foot short of the rings, Rachel doesn't make a real good one. Laws is 2 up.
Girl. No. Yep.
And there it is, 2. Give her the chance. Laws goes deep. They pay for it. the penultimate draw for the women. One more to go for them tomorrow. Could sort things out tonight with the right results here at the Scotiabank Place in Halifax. The Montana's Canadian Curling Trials 7-6 Holman comes in with a record of 4-1 against Caitlin Laws at 3-2. Puts 2 on the board to retake the lead, and it's Laws now with Last Rock. Has the hammer here in 9, playing the Redstone.
Top 8! Curl! Curl! Waiting for curl! Gotta go! Top 8! Come on, Caitlin, go! 4! Go!
Pretty good spot.
It appears that it is the Laws Stone center line, back edge of the button. That is the shot clock.
If we know it. I like a low 13,
I like it.
Do you like that?
Yeah, like I thought she gave us like.
Do you want tight
like
eyes?
14 and we got it full 8,
Yeah.
so like
Feels like a
high 13.
Yep.
That's what you do in this scenario. If they're making their best guess, you commit to it. Just debriefing. This is a similar path to what Rachel threw in the 7th end.
Room. Go ahead. 7.
This is heavier than Rachel's.
7. Clean it. Clean it. Yes. No. Line. Gotta go. Hard.
They'll take off on them as Wilkes picked her up quickly. Can you sneak it by one more? Can you sneak it by? Oh, you did. Great brushing. Wonderful brush. Sarah Wilkes.
That was a tough one because the brushers knew it was heavy, and when Rachel's screaming for line, they were a little reluctant. It's hard. Man, if that ever ticks, they're in a bit of trouble.
Watch Sarah, such a strong brusher. Just saved it. It was heavy, but you could see with brooms off, it caught that curl. Saved it.
Good call.
Good line call. Just put the guard back, I think. Like in front of the red one, I think.
They might run this into the red one. All that stuff at the back, even their own red at the back, is hurting them.
I think sometimes early in the end, Russ, I don't mind just the straight peel because it is hard to put the perfect guard on. Get the line right, the exact depth, especially if it's a little bit less predictable with speed. You might get a miss out of your opponent.
I'm just thinking maybe blank here. I think the yellows might go off the red.
Take your time.
Okay.
Rachel pretty content now to just lob them up there.
No. Tracy, you gotta go. Tracy. Really good card.
We're in.
Gotta go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Tracy Fleury.
Whoa.
Okay, stop. Let it die then. Let it die.
If you want to try and get to the inside of that.
Okay.
Good judge there. I didn't see that much.
It's just dead jamming on the back right now. If I hit it thin, doesn't it spin over it? Go take a look. Here, I'll come with you.
Yeah, I think if you hit the shot rock, you gotta get all of it, mind you, as much as you can with a bullet. It gears out the yellow, probably off the red, and certainly out of the forefoot, maybe out of the rings.
No, is this yellow?
Yeah.
I just wondered if I peel this. Oh, does he have this? Pass. Okay. It maybe kills our 2, though. That's fine. I want to get rid of it.
Yeah. The ones at the back are the problem.
I'm just wondering if there's anything to do off here, like
either nose or this, I think is what I'm seeing.
I think, yeah, I don't mind that. Okay, okay, you got it.
Thin?
What?
Thin? Thin, like a quarter.
Yeah.
Face at the in. Like, no.
I don't see that.
No in.
These are tricky because you
Not today.
gotta throw it hard.
In a 5-5 tie. Christina Black and Sturmey.
Sorry, I apologize. I stepped on you, Victor. It's been a tough end for the black team. On her final stone, Christina faced 3. She looked at the triple, made the double, and so it is 1 in the house already for Sturmey, looking for the second point and needs to hit the 8-foot to do that.
Jocelyn Peterman. And we'll loosen things up. And there is the draw for 2 for Sturmey. Sturmey needs to win.
Well, we know what we need to do.
She's made a lot of nice draws this week.
Should be weight call. Okay.
Yeah, that blank's a possibility. I guess, you know, Tracy can sit 3 here. It's thrown perfectly, and it's going to be a little tricky.
No, off, off. Clean, yeah. Really hard. Hard, hold it there.
Sarah Wilkes.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Great shot, Tracy.
Very nice.
To sit 3.
That's huge. And you roll out there, the blank's a very good possibility. That's what Laws would be looking for. It work now. Nice shot.
That's right. Weight choice. You whip that down the sheet, just wanting to make sure you're getting rid of the red Laws stone. You might lose your shooter.
Yep. Oh, yep. Yes.
Selena Negavan one more time for Kristen Gordon. And we'll roll it over on the top. And spin to the edge of the 12. Still leaves Holman sitting 2 without last draw.
Jumped early. They see him go for a second. Really hard to blank now.
Curl. Stop. You're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. Good. Great shots, Tracy.
Thank you.
Of course.
Real doubles. Yep. Yep.
A little solid. Oh! Curl!
One more time. Gordon has worked overtime. And now where will this finally settle? Oh, in behind, actually. T-line, edge of the button, shot rock.
Best you could do.
Good throw.
Boy, the misguard in 8's looming awfully big, Vic, hey?
Yeah.
It held Rachel to a single there.
Wait. Normal. Okay. Where do you want to hit it?
You mean when Laws went deep?
Yeah, on the guard, yes.
Sneaky.
You really kept it straight, so
Okay, how are you going to
be careful.
How are you throwing it?
Just a hair, keep it there.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, in most games, huh? You can pick a couple.
Yep.
Remember in that Guju game, we picked out 2 stones against Dunstone. Remember that?
Yeah.
And at this level, it doesn't take much.
Clean. Yep. Clean.
Right to it and bang. To sit 3 again. Yeah, that's the worst thing that Laws, if she doesn't able to get out of this.
9-1.
You know, just to take 1, that last rock, all important in 10.
Let's see a triple here.
Seems to be like 3/4. It's got to be really close.
You say you don't?
I don't know. You have to feather the shot rock on the left-hand side. You'd have to hit like a, I don't know, 1/16 of an inch, and then will that shot rock go far enough to
Yeah, I
get
don't
in the
think
ring?
so. Not in the 9th end.
Right, and then you have to get half of the 3rd rock, and they both have to spill.
Well, haven't been here in a while. Brown against Cameron, and
Just got to use the bumper.
Kate Cameron looking to win her first.
Well, lots of trouble for Corinne Brown. Phase 3 from the hack. She made a hit and roll to eliminate 2, one because she's in front of it and one that left the house, but left Kate lying 1. So this is a draw for 2, needs to bite the 4-foot.
15. Get Bite the 4. Nice, good sweep, guys.
And throwing 90% tonight and picks up 2 there. Kate Cameron
That feels like a halfway guard, but no.
stuffed it.
Way to believe it.
Seven gets hit and roll in.
There?
Hey, yep.
I think so, eh?
Top 8.
Or do you want to guard this one?
Stayed right where I put it.
You go in or do you throw up a guard?
I think to really tight top 12-ish, Joe.
Yeah, I think I heard top 8.
You don't want to leave some type of triple, but you don't want to throw a long guard or something either.
Well, top 8 in front of the rock that's kind of back 4 foot. I don't think Caitlin can nose the rock that's touching the button for one.
To tee. Yeah. Yeah.
Something in the rings, really. Don't slide deep and give a wall of backing.
Final stone for Rachel Holman. Led it 5-1 at the break. Laws with 5 straight points, and then Holman
Carve it. I think you can
picked up a couple. As we drop in on Anderson and Skurlik, 1-2 red. That's all Anderson. Skurlik's last coming.
Kayla made a very nice shot on her first one, opened up the front and picked out one of the 2 buried stones belonging to Carrie Anderson. So Carrie wrapped again, but is a little bit deep. So for Kayla, doesn't have to tap it back, but she does need to get to the lid.
So they put their stone in the top 8. Skurlik looking for the single to tie.
Hurt it if we curl. Yes.
And there it is. So they're tied. Anderson with last rock trying to win a 6th in a row.
I don't know. We don't have a lot of time.
I know.
I think we give them one.
Okay. Kate.
10-5. If you hit it really, really hard and thick, it could hit a lot of that one. Whether that one can go, but I don't know whether this one goes. But that would be your way to get a blank. And they've decided to score 1, but that's no gimme either. Dead on, it's a steal.
Sorry, she made that triple in to get the deuce in 6, right?
Yeah.
But this is about a blank. Can't take this point. Cannot score here. That would tie the game certainly, but give the last rock to Holman coming home in the 10th. Final stone on the way. Caitlin Laws.
Weight's good.
And that's what she's playing for, huh? Just the single?
I think so. She might be trying to give up one. I imagine she's trying to get the single. No, she's not.
Wow. Okay. So has elected to give Holman the steal of 1. They will trail by 2, but have the last rock. An all-important night here at the Canadian Curling Trials in Halifax. The women will play one more draw tomorrow, but we could lock things up here with the right combinations. We know that Carrie Anderson trying to win 6 in a row. She's already qualified for one of the 3 playoff spots. In this one, it's Rachel Homan currently in 2nd place, coming in at 4-1 against Caitlin Laws at 3-2. Must win for Laws, electing to give up the steal of 1, has the last rock, and has the hammer. Down by 2, playing the Red Stones. Do you think, in fact, that was her play, or was she trying to make the roll?
Yeah, that was the call.
Okay.
I thought maybe they could try to get a little bit of a roll towards center and maybe grab a piece of the button, but then you might be flirting with wrecking and giving up more than a steal of 1. So I think they just played the conservative shot. Nothing wrong with that.
Seven.
I have the way the ice is. I know it's difficult to steal, but considering the way the ice is, you might just get that error on a draw if it comes down to a draw for Homan.
Yeah, and statistically, it's not necessarily better to be down by 2. You get your 2 here, and then what's your odds of winning in the extra without hammer? But with the no-tick rule, and then especially if you can force your opponent to a spot they haven't seen in a while, that might be where you get your miss.
Okay.
I think it's just keeping the game in striking distance.
Top 12.
Top 12.
Tight.
Hey, half in the 8.
Just tight.
You're close.
Lock it on. We're just a guard. Top 12. We're just a guard.
Hey, bicycles. Keep going. Yep. Get a biter. Go.
Good ice, Caitlin.
Shot stone belongs to Homan. And it's well covered.
Okay. Little light's okay here. Okay. I feel like similar weight or a titch more. We haven't seen
it's
this
tough
yet.
to be this confident to stay on the offense here for Homan. It's the right play, really.
I just don't want to top them in.
Yeah. I like either.
I like the first call better.
You like the
You
draw?
like what?
Yeah, I think I like the first call better.
Okay.
One of those things, up by 2, you really don't like junking it up, but I think if Homan plays a clearing shot, Selena would be pretty happy with that.
Yes.
Emma Miskew.
A little less.
A little light.
Top 12, top 8. Go ahead.
Light.
It's light. Hard. 3. Keep going.
Room.
Drag it.
Just
Oh,
a 3.
perfect. Go.
Just a 3.
Hold it out there.
Trying to get this as tight as they can.
Really got to curl.
Finish. Pretty good. You're sweet. Okay.
Great scrub.
Is nose crazy?
Mark Kennedy here and watching. Throwing the third stones, of course, for Brad Jacobs. The men will be on the ice and practicing after this draw. They'll be on the ice twice tomorrow, and we've gotten word that they will, in fact, touch up the stones. They will give the stones a little sharpening, so that will happen after the practice. What do you think, Joe?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. It's not that there's no curl, it's just that there's a little bit less finish at the end, and you want to be able to play those chase shots.
Nice shot.
Oh, great shot.
Oh, was it ever a great shot? The yellow one's open, too.
Oh, did they ever need that, Russ?
Great call.
Yeah, it's more that it's just if you don't touch them now, you can't into the playoffs, and you want things to be consistent heading into the weekend.
Yes.
They talked about ice conditions heading into this, and they're trying to match the world curling standards, so you don't want it to be going sideways like crazy. You don't want 8 feet of curl, but a little bit more.
I was thinking the double peel.
At least it opens this up.
Yeah.
You saw both of mine run here. What else are you thinking, Tracy?
Well, this is a big game for Christina Black. If she's done some scoreboard watching, she's looked over, probably saw Laws now trails. Black with a win and a Laws loss. She will pick up a playoff spot. Final stone, Christina Black.
Well, this is a weight shot. Christina's been lying shot most of the end, but blew some stones up to take them away from Sturmay. Sturmay came down on her final stone. That is the shot stone, but if she can get to the inside, chance for 2.
Out of the Halifax Curling Club, sneak it by one more. They've done that. Here they go. Can you move this back far enough? Oh, and she has.
Oh,
she has. Christina Black.
Great line call, dude.
Just pristine speed control there. She had no choice. Just inside enough somehow. That wasn't easy.
Okay.
Started off the week losing her first 2. Had a terrible start. I mean, she Anderson, Holman, and Laws. And she lost the first 2 and then beat Laws. Has won them all since. Won 3 straight.
Laws has got something going here.
Tight. Really tight. Pass your broom. No. Where? Maybe in. Yep. Top 12. Okay. Yep.
It's supposed to be a guard.
Girl. Top 12. Girl.
Bury an inch or 2 would help.
Girl. Keep going. More. Hey, good spot. Good call, Josh. Sorry, I was a little unsure, but. Yeah, try and get that double.
That's a mistake. You know, if you'd guarded the yellow one, then what's Rachel do? It's a double peel. If you get a single peel at some point, Laws sits 3. If Rachel can't make a double, Laws wins. Now there's try the short one here. Might get both reds up the middle, and it'll open everything up.
Tracy Fleury.
Yep.
Wilkes, right out of her hand. Wilkes. Staying with it, Wilkes.
Hard on our shooter. Oh, sorry, I'm. Okay. I think we're kind of guarding again. Yep.
Interesting. You can't get that yellow one.
That's what I was thinking. Just rolled over enough to block second shot.
Angle raise. But you probably have to protect this at this point.
Yeah, it's a guard for now situation. Can't leave shot rock exposed.
Still bit of room. The line's good. Room's length. Curl. Room. Clean. Curl. Clean. Little bit. Yep. Nice spot.
Didn't start well for Caitlin Laws, down 5-1 at the break. And then they got that steal of 3. But yes, in that 8, there's the difference, really, when you think about it. That 2, when she missed her draw, and still struggling. No consistency from Caitlin Laws this week. 8-6. Holman leads it. Must win Laws. The game story brought to you by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue.
That, you almost have to go here then.
Right, because they have,
Yeah. If we go around it, it's not good. I don't mind Emma's call.
If we go here, how do they get that out?
But
Well,
it's
then
hard to
she-
get
then
there.
she's
drawing.
We never come off this one, eh?
We could. It's pretty
You wanna
flat,
call
isn't
timeout?
it? Sure. It looks like it's pretty flat.
Yeah.
And it might touch this.
Like, this is kind of scary because I could push them in.
Yeah.
Like the same thing that Tracy had.
Like, if we're light on this, what does she do? She probably comes around.
Maybe like, we're liking to come and freeze them.
Here?
Yep.
I like
here?
that, yeah.
Probably don't want to come to here, right?
Well, it's okay. Then she comes around. I think that's okay, I think. But then if she...
We just want to be a bit on the high side so that this isn't automatic, that's all. Yeah.
Okay. What do you think it is here?
It actually ran okay for me.
Yeah. You don't like this, eh?
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it. What do you think,
The what, sorry?
Just to run the 6 into my 4.
I just think we
I
can
think she's locking around here afterwards.
I like that.
I like...
Well, it's just there's no guards if I run the 6 into the 4. If we just draw here, what's she doing?
Well, she's got to run back to sit 3.
She already has a shot to sit 2.
I think we got to be second
gotta
shot.
be on here. Thanks. Where did yours end up? Right here?
I was full 12.
Hers was 12 foot. I gave you about here, eh? Here.
3 options.
A little more than that.
The concern
What'd you get on her? 14.7.
is, and I'm sure they've seen it, is that.
Yep.
So I like what Rachel's doing here. She should get it in closer than one of the reds, and then for all intents and purposes, the most you give up is 2, and you can hammer the extra end.
She really likes that in off, though, the yellow.
Yeah, she even talked about running the center line guard into the yellow that's top 12. It's just, it's a little too late in the end. Maybe if it was still Tracy's shot, you'd try to clear off the guards.
Yeah, she just wants to get rid of that shot stone.
Yeah, gotta make a good draw here. A little light plays. So Emma played a draw on this spot earlier this end.
Close. Room, get off.
Coming pretty hard.
Curl. Just for weight. No lines. Careful, just no lines. Sarah, no lines. Yep.
Rachel Holman in her first.
Yep. Just carve.
Just here.
Whoa.
It's heavy.
Okay,
around everything. Go. Go. Keep going. Okay, that's good.
And they are the shot rock at the back.
See that really hard.
Okay, here we go. Einarson trying to remain undefeated. What's happening here with Skurlik? Skurlik the shot rock at the moment?
She is. Kayla Skurlik just played the tap to get shot. Carrie tried a double on her first and did not make contact with the yellow stone in the house. This is no walk in the park. She has to throw quite enough weight to get enough finish to get to the nose of the red to push the shot stone over.
She's not playing the double, huh?
Nope.
Okay.
Clean. Nice.
There it is.
Get it a little high.
Nice weight control there.
Very nice.
For the single, for the win, to remain undefeated. Kayla Skurlik blanked those first 3, as we often say, you know, shorten the game, and she did by 3 and gave her a real go. And then that shooter will roll off. So it's still just sitting the 1 is Laws and needing 2 to tie.
Lost it.
Good girl.
Just like hydroplanes in there.
Yeah. Nice throw.
Rachel got a little fortunate, a really good sweeping line call from Rachel once it was heavy to get it back there.
I do, yeah. Same ice. Okay.
She'll know it now.
Next game for Einarson is against Rachel Holman tomorrow afternoon.
Caitlin was able to stay in back 4. They'd have to hit it.
This is out there again.
A little lighter this time.
Whoa. It's running.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Whoa, Tracy, whoa.
Not even close.
Okay, good call.
That fooled everyone. The sweepers liked it.
I did too.
I thought you threw less. Good throw.
I had less body. Yeah, I don't know, Reed. Sorry. I threw a foot less on the throw.
5 on that. Okay.
Yeah, it looked a shade lighter to me.
Maybe draw.
Okay, let's talk about speed here. We can come to ours. Yeah, just the center line side of it. We can't like.
You got that outside red for.
Yeah, they were looking at that.
This there for 3.
You have it for the win?
What? Have what?
This. It's there.
Yeah, the ice is tricky. Like, I don't hate playing the extra and making her
But
draw.
that's the story.
Yeah.
So if you feel good about your 2, take
Yeah.
your 2 and then try to set it up because it's
Seems nice here. Yeah. I had a 14 on that.
as long as you feel
14.5
comfortable
on her
with
other
this
one. Yep.
path.
Yeah. Yep. Seen a few here. I think it looks like draw the button to me. Yep. Draw the button right here better.
T-line, ladies.
There. Yep.
And then just that clean through.
Yep. Sweet for tea. Yep, you got her.
And we have no more winless teams. Kate Cameron has picked up her first win, and it's 8-3.
She made some really great shots tonight, some run backs. That's what we always see from Kate, but it has been a bit of a struggle this week.
Now, having seen that last stone from Homan and how quick it was, how does it affect her as she needs to draw a piece of the 4 to tie? Caitlin Laws. Uh-oh, those are not the numbers you want to hear.
That's flying.
Look out, and they are just walking along now. Peterman and Gordon, they're just walking, and that will sail through, and it will be a win for Caitlin Laws, and disappointment. Rachel Homan will pick up the win. Laws struggling throughout the week, struggles again tonight, as Homan will improve her record to 5-1, make the final 8-7, and that sets up the showdown with Anderson in the final draw tomorrow. And so now, Laws having lost, sets up a big final end here coming up in a 7-7 tie. It's Christina Black against Selena Sturmey. Selena Sturmey, this is her first. She does have the last rock against Christina Black.
Just trying to play the run back, Vic, on the stone. Christina just drew.
And there you go.
Wow.
What a great shot.
And sits the 2.
Try and get right in here.
Must win
You can be right
for
on
Sturmey.
inside of it.
A Black win, considering now the Laws loss, will give her a playoff spot.
Not that much, 'cause I'm just going to throw a hair more weight, right? Where was I? Here? Yeah. Yeah, just right about there. Okay,
you got her.
Right on the nose, I don't think gets you shot rock here.
We've got room to bump this and get in here a little bit. So she's got to throw weight a bit more there.
The concern is that you just threw it, but you throw any more weight here. We've seen so many rocks track here tonight. You have to roll, significant roll here.
Just kind of heavy draw.
Pretty
to
much.
get underneath.
More wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
We can kind of tap it and roll in.
And you cross these rocks because the striking bands are so new, so rough. You don't get much roll, so you might even be better with a wee bit of weight. Skinny the guard.
So final stone in the 7-7 tie.
Easy line. Go French.
Needs to be the shot
Go
rock.
French.
Line's good.
Line's really good.
Play the weight.
Go for weight if you need to. Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
Marley Powers has come in to play the lead. Harley Evers throwing the second zones. Can you get it there? You have to get it there though first, and she will not.
Shoot, I thought I had like more.
And that will be it. And it will be a win for Sturmey, and it's a huge win. So Sturmey has that advantage head-to-head. So she proves her record now to 3-3. Black falls to 3-3. Final day will be about that third and final playoff spot 9-7 is your final.
The Montana's Canadian Curling Trials on TSN are brought to you by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. By BKT Tires, growing together. And by PointsBet, the official sportsbook and casino partner of Curling Canada.